2021, on which the spirit of China-Africa friendship and cooperation and the building of a China-Africa community with a shared future in the new era put forward by Chinese President Xi Jinping at the opening ceremony, and the 9 programs of China-Africa cooperation was announced. In the week of the 4K conference, China and South Sudan worked jointly to implement the 9 programs in accordance with the national conditions and requirements of South Sudan. After friendly discussions, repeated discussions and communications, the two sides, China and South Sudan, have agreed and decided to translate the relevant programs into concrete projects, including but not limited to the following. Number 1, the Chinese Medical Team Project. This project will dispatch the 10th Chinese medical team of 15 members to South Sudan in this September. Number 2, Phase 2 of Juba Teaching Hospital project. This project will cover a total floor area of 16,000 square meters, including medical technology building, outpatient building, inpatient building, infectious disease building, administrative building, and other ancillary facilities. Some medical equipment will also be provided. Number 3, Juncao Production Technology Cooperation Project. Juncao, someone may call it fungus grass, but Juncao is a totally Chinese intellectual property, so the name is Juncao, it's the right name. This project will demonstrate and promote technologies such as cultivating Juncao, producing edible and medical Juncao, planting grass for livestock raising, and feed processing to develop the Juncao industry in South Sudan. It will help to reduce the poverty. Juncao is a kind of very important means for China to reduce and eliminate poverty in some parts of China. It's one of our successful experience. Number 4, Custom Inspection Facility Project. This project will provide container vehicle scanning machines as well as related technical service for South Sudan. Number 5, Capacity Building Project. This project will provide training for South Sudanese government officials and technicians in various fields. I just list the 5 projects, but it's not limited to 5 projects. Some more are under discussion. And for the 5 projects I mentioned, it's totally about $70 million. All are China-aided projects. Some more are on the way, I think. These projects will inject impetus to the social and economic development of South Sudan and bring tangible benefits to the people. The Chinese Embassy will collaborate with the competent ministries and departments of South Sudanese government in implementing the projects at an earliest date to promote new and greater achievements in China-Africa cooperation and build a China-Africa community with a shared future in the new era. And that's my briefing. I think I answered your question, brother. And if you have any more questions, please put it forward. The floor is open for you.
Could you have a bit of clarification on, I heard you mention about $70 million, if I'm not mistaken. That money is meant for only training?
Mm-hmm.
Or
the 5 projects.
5 projects?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about $70 million altogether for just the 5.
Within what time frame, for instance?
Yeah, there is framework, and some are ongoing, some are already have already signed agreements and contracts, and now some are under study feasibilities, some are under making plans for the construction, like Juba Teaching Hospital. Maybe we will commence the first half of next year. Some are ongoing. And for the details, I have to check with the relevant ministries of China. We just received the list of the projects.
So could you like break down these figures?
Yeah, I have a list for you for the breakdown. Yeah. Mm.
Thank you so much. My name is Joyce. I work for a multi-current newspaper. My question is concerning the capacity building project that you mentioned earlier. What are some of these projects? If you never mind, may you explain more? You mentioned one of them, like construction in Juba Teaching Hospital, the ongoing one.
Mm.
What about the 4 projects?
4 projects.
Yes.
Uh-huh. The first one for the capacity building, every year the Chinese government provided some capacity building training course for social needs people, not only the government officials, but also for young people, for the political parties and from young people from maybe the commercial business area. And this is a project we call capacity building, and some details are on the way. And next year we will implement the projects, maybe different capacity building courses. For the past year, during the past 2 years, because of pandemic, we cannot invite our social needs friends to go to China, and we held some online training course, like the training course for the press, like the training course for the officials of from Ministry of Roads and Bridges, for the construction and maintaining of the roads, and also some training course for the political parties. And next year, I think we will invite the social needs friends to go to China for the field investigation and field course. And up to now, I don't have the list for the specific training course. And next year, we will have the list. And with this list, we will notify the relevant ministries and relevant people who will be invited for the course. And secondly, about the Juba Teaching Hospital, phase 2, because the phase 1 has already been finished, we can see, now it is. Repeat the projects for the building. The building including the medical technology building to enhance the medical technology of Juba Teaching Hospital. The outpatient building, the inpatient building, the infectious disease building, administrative building, and other ancillary facilities that will provide some assistance. And also, the Chinese government will provide some medical equipment for Juba Teaching Hospital. Is that clear? Okay. And I will give you the list. Yeah, I think just about several months ago, the two sides, the Chinese government and the Ministry of Health of South Sudan, signed the agreement for the construction of the phase 2. And now the Chinese a company is making a plan for the construction of the phase 2. And after some procedure, I think it will be commenced next June, next June, will be began the construction. But depending on how fast the internal procedure will be finished. But next year there is no problem, and optimistically next first half of the year.
Could you mention specifically in the phase 2 what kind of construction of buildings be included?
The buildings.
Yes.
Okay, I repeat again. The medical technology building, technologies, the outpatient building, the inpatient building, infectious disease building, maybe from Malaysia and other Torah like this. Administrative building for the staff, and other ancillary facilities, maybe dormitories, but I'm not sure because there are no specific details. And also some medical equipment will be provided.
And that costs how much?
The phase 2 will cost $45 million. 45 million.
For the phase 2 alone?
Yeah, for the phase 2. For the initial, but if there will be added more, I don't know, according to the construction. Any more questions? Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you. If there are no more questions, that's all for our press conference. And thank you again for coming here. And later, if you have any questions, you have my business card of mine and my colleague. If you have any questions regarding the relationship between our two countries and the international hotspot, just come to me. The door is always open for our press friends. Thank you all.
Thank you.